Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Peyer Daniel here, and today we are going to be answering your questions and getting a lift in. So we just made some breakfast. I have 6 eggs with some cheese and then a ton of hash browns. Like I said, I really wanted to up those carbs, so hash browns it is. With that, this video is going to be towards more of an introduction of what I've been up to for the last couple of years, and then questions you have for me. I put a thing out on Instagram where you can put in your questions, and then I'm going to be answering those later today. Life updates for Daniel Peyer, aka Peyer Daniel, aka it's been a while since I've seen you guys. Basically, big thing, I've moved back to Wisconsin. So I lived in Vermont. Everything I could fit in my Mini Cooper I fit, including Manos, my little 4-year-old cat. He's adorable. I love him to death. Moved to Wisconsin, so it was about a 17-hour car ride to southern Wisconsin, and then another 4 hours up to northern Wisconsin, where I'm here at my grandparents' cabin. Thankfully, they let me stay here, and I am absolutely enjoying it. So the reason for the big move is family. I just wanted to be closer to family. I am a first-time uncle, so I'm super happy to be a part of my niece's life and to kind of explore more of that. So super excited about that and spoiling her. Life update number 2, a career change. So out in Vermont, I was a spa manager of a 4-diamond resort. I oversaw about 40 people. If you've ever worked in the hospitality industry, something's always going wrong. So that led me to not eating, which led to me not achieving my fitness goals, which led me to kind of a downward spiral of mental health. So I am super appreciative for the experience that I've gotten there, but I'm also very happy to be starting a new chapter in my life, which is online personal training. Being an online personal trainer is something that's super important to me because I was a general manager of a gym before for about a year, and I honestly did not think I'd miss it that much. Being a part of a gym, being a part of a gym culture, being a part of a community that wants to achieve similar goals is something that I want to be a part of again. Basically with that, it's life-changing for people. You know, honestly, just seeing the satisfaction of someone coming in and saying, I'm glad you pushed me to do this because now I can have more energy with my kids, or I can reach the top shelf, or I just feel better about myself. You know, those are something that I never forget, and I actually have like 3 stories off the top of my hand that I'll just never forget because that's how much it impacted me to see these people reach their goals. And that's something I want to pursue and help more people. The other side of it is I want to keep helping you guys on here. So exposing more of my life to you guys so you guys get to know me and who I am and what I stand for. I have a decent following on Instagram or Meta or whatever you want to call it. But that only shows kind of a portion of my life. And this I want to explore more with you and showing what life has to offer. So getting to know storytelling a little bit more, content creation, you know, color editing and everything like that is something I want to improve on, and something that this new career, which is online personal training and YouTube, will get me to. So those are my life updates as of right now. I'm sure there'll be more in the future, and let's get to those question and answers. We we are going to be going over some of your questions that you have through my Instagram, and let's go over a few. Playing any games? So I actually do play a couple of video games. I have a PS4. I started on Rocket League. Now I'm on Fortnite and Borderlands. I have played The Forest recently too. But those are my few games that I actually do play. Have you had any injuries in the past, and how did you recover? Any tips? So luckily in my career I haven't had any major injuries. Right now I don't really have any. Usually it's my chest right here that I feel a little bit of pain in when I bench, but obviously just proper warm-up, and that's why I do all those shoulder exercises before any of my workouts to make sure that's nice and warmed up. Height, weight, and age. So I am 29. I am 208 pounds, and I am 6'1". So, yes. Are you single? I am. That's why I'm in northern Wisconsin. Dating is pretty rough up here, to be honest. So, my plan is to really just focus on my career, YouTube and fitness, and go from there. And hopefully, someone along the way will be attracted. Will you ever step on stage? So I plan on doing a stage presence. I've done one in 2017 as physique. I really want to go on stage as classic physique, so I do need to get up in that weight. The weight category for me being 6'1", I think is like 227 or 232. So I am pretty small still, so I have definitely some weight to gain, and hopefully in the future we will be there. How many people do you think are going to ask your sexual orientation during this? That is one of my most asked questions, is if I'm gay or not, and no, I am straight. How does it feel being IG famous? Obviously I don't let it go to my head or anything like that. It actually has hindered me in a few relationships. Everyone's kind of like, hey, you have so many people, blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, they're 90% men, so it is what it is. But it's nice to be able to have anyone that I can talk to or anything like that if I ever need that comfort. Being alone in northern Wisconsin, I'm in a town of 250 people, so having that support of others I can rely on and, do kind of stuff like this is pretty nice. But I do appreciate all of you. What's your go-to workout split? So as of right now, you can see on the Instagram app, on my subscriptions on there, I post all of my workouts. So I do chest one day, back the next, shoulders and arms, legs, and then shoulders and arms again, and then I just repeat those. So that's my personal training split. It really depends on what your goals are, what your split should be. If you're like, hey, I just want to improve my health, every workout could be full body, and only doing 3 times a week. Other than that, like I said, really just depends on your goals. Ooh, can you talk about your nutrition habits? So that's one thing on here that I really want to focus on. Nutrition is a huge aspect of fitness and health in general. And like I said from yesterday's, I really need to focus on getting my fats down and higher carbs. So that's what I'm focusing on today. And hopefully we'll see some improvement over the long run. Using apps like MyFitnessPal are fantastic. I use Athletics right now as well with my Apple Watch to track my sleep, my recovery, and everything like that. And we can go over that on a later date. Plans for the weekend. So as of right now, it's really focusing on building my website, getting all the fitness stuff in check, and then continuing to do this YouTube. I do game every single night with my friends online. That's basically how I stay connected with them. So that's really important to me to be able to have that downtime and play those video games with my friends. We always play Fortnite, so if you're interested in me streaming it, I am not very good, but one of the guys I play with is insane, and I would love to upgrade my computer and actually start streaming. Right now I have a PS4, so it's kind of running its capabilities at the moment. Favorite type of photo shoot. So my favorite type of photo shoot is obviously one where I get to show off my body and all my hard work. I've really only shot with one photographer in the last couple of years. I've shot with him a few times. He does book covers, so I'm on a few book covers. I don't know the names of the books, to be honest, but I have them in my DMs. But honestly, just somewhere where I can show off my physique is honestly the best photo shoot for me. I really like showing off the definition of my legs, and then obviously just having a smile that works. So having a photographer that knows how to get me to laugh and knows my sense of style and what my good angles are, you know, that really helps, just because I'm on the other side and we're both two different people that shoot two different types of content. I love taking photos of myself. You know, I think it's really cool. I think it shows progress, and that's why I have like 80,000 photos on my iCloud right now. I just absolutely love to see the progress and how I'm coming along. I can actually insert a couple of those right here. And yeah, just kind of seeing the overall progress of how I'm doing and how my physique is shaping is really cool. Well, that's about it for answering those questions. If I didn't get to yours, I apologize, but I think this segment is long enough. And let's get to a good old workout. I think I'm hitting some chest today. Like most people, life has gotten in the way today, and it is about 6:30, and we're gonna get a chest day in. So we're gonna be doing a home workout. I have a half a rack behind me, a couple of benches and everything like that, a couple of bands. That's all we need for a good, effective workout. So we're gonna be doing 4 exercises for chest today, and let's see how pumped we can get these puppies. So we got a pretty good chest day in today, as you guys can see. But I got cut a little short. It was a 40-minute workout today. I'm getting hungry, so I need to make some food. But other than that, we're going to go over my macronutrients after this. And I'll see you next time. Alright, so this is the last segment of the day. Basically, we're going to be going over my nutrition facts from MyFitnessPal. So let's get that up on the screen. As you guys can see, I got to my goal of almost 3,800 calories, so doing pretty good there. The only problem is how I got there. So for breakfast, again, hash browns and eggs. Nice and simple, 900 calories, good there. Lunch, I really didn't have time, or I wasn't hungry for lunch, so I just had 2 cups of cashews to get me in 1,300 calories. We'll go over why that was a problem in a minute. For dinner, we had some beef, bread, and then for a snack, I had an RX bar. I did add some mayo in there, but I didn't add that in there. So going down into my nutrition, as you can see, my carbs did increase, my fats went down, and my protein went down. So a couple things I need to work on is getting back those proteins, still getting down those fats, and then decently good with carbs. 300 grams of carbs is a ton, but also 200 grams of fat is also a ton. So I just need to set aside some time in my day to actually cook some rice. I'm actually getting a rice cooker. I've used one of those for about 2 years in the past and absolutely loved it. Super easy to make. The instant rice I would love to get, but it upsets my stomach. So we have to go with the natural cooking rice. So basically rice cooker is going to be the way to go. Like I said, still need to get those fats down. We're working on it. But like I said, with those cashews, that was lunch. 53% of my fats were from the cashews. They're so good though. But other than that, that's my nutrition for the day. And remember, just keep living life.